Welcome back. Part 6 here. We're going to do part 6 here. We're going to get more power. In order to do that, we're going to do pumps, waterproof pipes, geothermal generator, and tanks. Mainly because tanks are required for part of them. Give you an overview of the system. I did upgrade the switching system here, as you can see. So I can turn off on and off. Just nice lined up now. And I labeled everything because, well, when you're dealing with 4 people, it's nice to know where everything is. Actually 5. We're up to 5 now on the system. Alright, so I was going to do something real quick, show you how to make waterproofing. Waterproofing's not hard to make. You just take cactus which you harvest and watch it fall out of there. And that gives you green. You can use this cactus green as a dye, or you can come over here and you can turn it into waterproofing. Just putting it in the crafting table by itself gives you pipe waterproofing. Right? And in order to actually waterproof a pipe, you just put the pipe under the waterproofing. There you go. You got a waterproof pipe. And you can waterproof almost any kind of pipe. And later on, when we get into teleport pipes and stuff like that, I'll show you how to do that. Also, I'm going to need glass for this, and most of you probably know how to make glass, but you may not know that there's more than one way to make it. You can actually take cobblestone, run it through the emaciator, and it gives you sand. With my system set up, if you just drop cobblestone on your main emaciator, then it'll actually take it all the way through the process and turn it into sand. And then if you just put sand in the furnace, you get glass. Simple as that. Alright? Alright. So, now, need to make a pump. Now, first thing you need for a pump is you obviously need wooden gear. I showed you how to make wooden gears when you made redstone engines, so I'm not going to show you how to do those again. But you need to turn that wooden gear into an iron gear. In order to turn it into iron gear, you first have to turn it into a stone gear. That's easy enough. You just put cobblestone around it, and it gives you a stone gear. Put that back in there, and you put iron all around, and it gives you an iron gear. So iron ingots around it gives you an iron gear. Okay. I'm assuming most of you guys know how to make an iron pickaxe, so I'm not going to show you how to make that. Put the iron pickaxe in the bottom, put the gear above it, you put metal all around it, and redstone in the top. That creates a mining well. Now, mining wells can be used by themselves. You can attach an engine to them, and they'll dig a hole one by one straight down and create a little hole and pump out or spit out everything. Or you can turn them into pumps. In order to turn them into pumps, you need to make a tank. Tanks are just taking, you take 8 glass and put it all the way around in the donut, and that gives you a tank. You then turn around and put that back in, and you put the mining well underneath it, and that gives you a pump. There are several different kinds of pumps in the system. Obviously, you want the 164. This pump is used for these other pumps. I may eventually show you how to use them, but for now, we'll just go with this pump because we're going to need it for pumping lava because we're making a geothermal. Going to make a geothermal generator. All right. Now, to make a geothermal generator, I've talked about you're going to need to have cells. I've talked about cells a couple of times, just haven't ever showed you guys how to do them. They're pretty simple, and 4 gets you 16. 4 pieces of 10, done in the little cross thing, gets you 16 cells. I'm only going to need 2 for this project, so I'm going to pull those out. You put 2 cells down the middle. You put glass. I need that glass I was going to make, because you need 4 glass for this project. So, put the glass on the sides. You put refined iron. Again, we've talked about refined iron in a minute. That gives you a geothermal, and then a generator, obviously. And we've gone through generators, and they're not hard. Okay. Now, got my tanks, got my thing. I've been doing a little work in the little cellar here. Created a cellar. Already rigged most of the this is going to be fuel storage or lava storage. So I'm going to have these tanks here, and so you can stack these. When these tanks start loading, they will actually load however many high you have. I've had them as high as like 110 just to playing around. I've got waterproof cobblestone pipe running all the way down, basically almost to bedrock, down to level 11. where I've set up this next area. I got myself this nice big old puddle of lava out here, pool. So you want to set up. Now I'm really, like I said, I really kind of rigged this so you guys would be easier to. When you do your pumps, you want to put them so that you're going to have room around them, so you can put redstone engines on them, or you can run them on other engines. I run them on redstone engines because it just, you don't really need. You need a constant supply, not a fast supply. You can put them up, but you're likely to burn up the engines if you put too many more on there. And of course, we're going to need levers to run the redstone engines. Actually, let me run this. You always feed out the top. Yeah, I think you can feed out the sides, but I always feed out the top. And then you're going to need a lever running these engines. See, aren't these engines running? They are. I'm sorry, that is running. Just going to take a second for it to warm up, and then it should pump, and then there it goes. All right. I need a cough button. I apologize for all the gross noises I make on my videos. This extends its little kind of bug-looking thing out into the lava, and then as the redstone engines warm up, they will start pumping. There you go. See, the lava is coming up the pipes now. It's going to go up there. And it will pump it all up that whole distance. I mean, don't be in a big hurry with the lava. See, that represents one bucket. Okay? And when these things get warmed up, redstone engines take about 10 minutes to warm up to their full speed. They're nice because you don't have to fuel them. When we get into some of the, when I show you the steam engines and the combustion engines later on, they get warmed up a little faster, and they produce a whole lot more power, but they can explode. Redstone engines, as long as they have a load, like if they're connected to a pipe, they will not explode. Okay, that lava is going to be up here soon, so we want to put thing. Now I'm directly below my generator, and I want to put this as I want more power. I mean, we've got some decent power, and we're fully charged at the moment. But when I start running the Maciator and the engines and everything at the same time, I'm sucking these. I mean, even though there's like 6 of them, I'm actually sucking them dry. We'll upgrade our power supply or storage later, but for now, I mean, what I'm going to do too is I'm also going to connect this to here. I'm not going to do it right away because I want to fill the engine up, or the geothermal up, and then put a bunch into storage. I can then later run around, take this pipe off, connect a wooden pipe, and pump that out back to the geothermal. Here comes our first one. If you click on the engine, see, there it goes into the engine. Da-da-da-da, we have power. Geothermal, so like 22 or 27 buckets of lava, so it's just that first one's only going to charge it, but that's fully charged right now, and that'll in turn charge these system. There goes the second bucket. Nice, we're doing good. I'll go ahead, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and connect that pipe there. I'm not really using that power at the moment, but now it's going to split it, which means it's actually not going to get a full bucket going either way. But once the 4 redstone engines fully charged, fully warmed up, we'll completely keep this pipe completely full. And I'm getting, I'm getting little puddles. That actually is splitting. Basically, I just put a bucket 6 ways, so it'll take 6 buckets to actually give me a register of 1 for any of these. But wanted you to see that. Now this is going to represent, and this thing is, the cool about this is it doesn't waste fuel. Like the generator, if you put a piece of coal in there, it starts to burn. It's going to burn whether it's using the energy or not. Once it's started up, there we go. So you really need to, the geothermal is the next step up. If you've got a good supply of lava, then by all means you want to use this, the geothermals. I've got a really good puddle down there. There are several other puddles in that area. It's gonna, I mean, it's looking like this geothermal is going to be our main power supply for a while. I may make a second geothermal connect to the system. I don't know yet. And again, we'll put, and it's only on demand. I don't have anything to demand I haven't been mining lately. But again, geothermals are pretty cool. Now the systems can run. Now I can run everything, and it'll when it draws power. So if I had all 4 machines running, it could draw power in the geothermal and just keep cranking it out. And they think they produce more than, you can't hook them to low voltage. I know that it'll burn those wires up. Let's see, I don't know if it says the output on those or not. No, it doesn't. The geothermals, I believe, have a 32 output, so they will burn these little. So don't connect them to low voltage 10. Oh, it'll blow them up, blow the wires up. But see, we're getting some good lava in here. These will fill completely up, and I may extend this, get myself max storage, and then run the generator directly off of these. If you fill the pipes, if these redstone engines completely fill the pipes, you still don't have to worry about them overheat. I have never ever been successfully able to explode a redstone engine unless I had just connected it to a wood pipe with nothing else connected to it. But with all these pipes and stuff connected, it will continue. And let's see if I can find it. And it's going to pull lava from up to, I think it's up to 60. Basically, like 9 chunks, anywhere within like the big 9 chunk section. So it'll pull lava out all that. If these are connected, these might be connected underneath to these. I'm trying to figure out where it's pulling lava from at the moment. I'm just not seeing it. I know it goes underneath over here. So it could be pulling from this whole section over here. I just don't know where that lava is coming from at the moment. I just wasted that. But see, this is huge. This reserve is going to last us for a little while. In fact, because we have this now, I'll run when I get ready to do the quarries, we'll run the quarries off of an energy link and have the geothermal pumps run them. Yeah, this is a really good supply. I can't even tell you where this thing's pulling lava from. This thing is so big. But what'll happen is it'll slowly but surely drain these lava tanks. Or this. Oh no, you're not gonna knock me in the lava. Get off of me. Get off. Yeah, don't get locked in the lava. But yeah, if you guys haven't figured it out yet, I'm not worried about creepers because we've got the safe creeper mod on here, so creepers actually don't do damage to us. Some people they think that's kind of lame, but I like it. Creepers are completely detrimental to everything you build. But anyway, that's my original drop shaft over there that I do. I do drop shaft mining. This kind of, straight down all the way down to level 11 and then out. I'll run lines and then go from there. But that's, wow, there's a spider stuck there. Little cave spiders are cool because they can get in one bite. But yeah, this is how I set up a geothermal. And since it's underneath my house, every time I'm here, it'll stay active. You could set up if you really wanted to. See, we've already got a good. Each of these lines, by the way, is a couple of tanks. Each of these tanks will hold 16 buckets each. So if I fill that up, that's quite a big reserve. And I'm more than half full on the geothermal already. So yeah, don't bother on pumping lava or water. Don't bother pumping it with steam engines or internal combustion engines. You don't need it. You can run a internal combustion engine off lava. We'll cover that when we build some. But there we go. That's more power. More power. Give it all she can, Captain. But anyway, it's being silly there. But yeah, have that. Other than that little basement thing in the tunnel down, I haven't really done anything else since the last episode. But there you go. Oh, I did upgrade the switches, so they're pretty. I don't think I'll bother putting the signs on them, although I might, because some of my people are pretty doofed. But anyway, there we go. Thanks for watching.